welcome back to the channel Watch Your Budget, where we unbox and review budget watches that pack a ton of value. And today is no different. We're going to be taking a look at the WS-1700H-1AVCF. This is what I call a beach day fishing trip where I'm going to be outside today. Casio. Comes with a moon phase tide graph, all on a 10-year battery. All right, let's get into it. Casio packaging. Nothing's going to surprise you here. If you've ever owned a Casio, it's going to be pretty standard packaging. Let's take a look at what's inside. And there she is in all her glory. So typical Casio watch stand. And the watch, it's a very, very chunky watch. And the booklet's actually really chunky too. This is actually going to be very important. A lot of watches you might just toss the booklet once you get everything programmed and set up the way you need it to. But this watch does come with a tide graph and a moon phase, which only is going to work when you set up your home site correctly. And you will need your booklet for that. Or you could do what I do and just go on YouTube and watch a tutorial. That'll work as well. Only takes a couple of minutes to get your home site set up, but it is necessary. That way your tide and moon graphs are going to be accurate. All right, let's take a look at the watch. And as I was saying, this is a chunky watch, but it's very lightweight. The entire watch is made of resin. The case, the strap, and the crystal are all resin, which is why this watch is so light while being so big. When it comes to the dimensions, you are looking at a 52.5 by 48.6 and 15.2 millimeters thick. So it's a big watch. But it's only 48 grams because of the resin. So it's going to fit big, but it's not going to feel big. You'll barely know this is even on your wrist. It is going to have, let me zoom in a little bit so you can see some of the functions here. So typical Casio, adjust in the top left mode, in the bottom left, light in the top right, and your search button, which is also your trigger button. Your action button is going to be on your bottom right. I will say out of the box, the display is nice and large and in charge in your face, which is really nice. You are going to have your tide graph in the top left, then your moon phase there in the yellow. This is going to be your analog, your digital analog clock on the top right, and then obviously your display here in the middle. We can go over a little bit of how these which functions are in here. Now it is a Casio, so you are gonna have your typical stopwatch, your timer, your alarms. It does have an hourly chime on the hour. It will give you that Casio digital beep. That's not going to be any different, but it is going to have that moon phase and tide graph. Now I kind of cheated and I already set up my home site for locally. That way my tide and my moon phase are accurate. But you can see here, there's a little dot. Zoom in a little bit more. It's a little dot in the top left of that tide graph, which means the high tide is coming in, and then it moves clockwise. So in a little while, it'll be right. The little dot will be in the middle, which will represent the highest point of the tide, and then it will start moving down to low tide again. Same with the moon. You'll see the moon phase there. Looks like we're at a 3/4 moon. Then in a day or two, that will be a full moon. And then so on and so forth. Kind of run through some of the functions here. Oh, there's your stopwatch. There's your timer. Alarm. daylight savings time, and then your regular time. It does have a light. I'm going to show you what the light looks like. Um, it is an amber light, and you'll see that here in a moment. I'll add that to the video. It's very clear at night. It comes out really nice. It does illuminate the entire display. You're not going to have any issues seeing the time at night whatsoever. And if you push from the display screen, if you push your search button, like most Casios, it will switch to a 24-hour and a 12-hour. So you see the AM pop up there. It is 7:20 in the morning here on the East Coast of the US. All right, cool. So I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. Let's go ahead and put this on the wrist and see what it looks like. Now I do have a 6 7/8 inch wrist, so just under 7 inches to give you a little bit of perspective here. I will say the strap is nice. Some of the Casio watches, if I'm being honest, even though I love Casio, some of the straps is where they save money. This strap, it feels really durable. It feels comfortable. It's actually really thick, which I prefer. It's not flimsy, but I mean the watch is large and in charge for sure. You're not going to have any issues seeing this watch, which is kind of the point, because if you are doing fun outdoor activities, you kind of need to glance down on your watch and just see the information you need and then move on. You don't need to be hunting and looking for it. If you have a smaller wrist, it probably is going, it might not be your cup of tea if you do have a wrist that's around 6 inches or even smaller. It's going to be a hefty watch, but if you're 6.5 and up, this is not going to be a big deal at all. But it's so light. I mean, I can feel the watch on my wrist. I'm not saying you can't feel it, but it's super, super light. 48 grams is nothing. It's like a feather on your wrist. All right, a couple things that I do like about this watch. Number one, I love that the display is really big. I do like the complications with the tide and the moon phase. I wouldn't say that I'm a regular fisherman, but I do live in Florida, so you kind of grow up around the water. And if you are someone that lives near the water, you're into a lot of water activities. Having that tide phase and the moon graph, or the moon phase and the tide graph rather, that is going to have some utility value, which I do appreciate. But when we talk about the design for a moment, I wanna show you this, which I think is really clever. So, and it's important. So since we have a resin glass here, it is going to be susceptible to scratching, and obviously this is a tool watch, a utility watch, so it's going to get some bumps and bruises, which is fine. That's part of the deal. But I do appreciate that Casio went to another level and made sure that the case comes up and above the glass or the crystal there to help prevent surface interference with scratching and marks and scuffs on the glass. It does come up on the north, south, east, east and west. So that is going to help and make sure that you're not going to get bumps and bruises across that glass, which I do appreciate that. That's actually a very subtle but important detail that they made sure that they included in the design, which is nice. I also appreciate that it's very, very lightweight, and they went resin with the entire watch. And again, this strap, it's a resin strap, but it's flexible, but it feels durable, and it's very comfortable. Now, one thing that, and again, this is being nitpicky, like really nitpicky, but when you look at this, you think that your buttons are going to be in your corners. And if I'm being fair, ergonomically, it probably should be there, but they are on the sides. And they're not hard to push by any means, but it's just a little out of place, in my opinion. However, guys, this is a $40 watch. I purchased this on Amazon for $40. So you're getting a ton of value for $40. This right here is being nitpicky. And if this is honestly my only complaint, which is basically my only complaint, I'd say we're doing pretty good. But again, tide graph is going to come in handy, especially like I like to go kayaking, canoeing, things of this nature. You really need to pay attention to where your tides are. Now, normally you would just pull out your cell phone, look up the local tides on your weather app or in your local web browser. But you don't need to when you have the watch on. It'll let you know when the tides are coming in and when they're going out, which I can appreciate. And obviously you have your moon phase. Now this is going to be more for the folks that are into fishing. You align your tide graph with your moon phase, and that kind of gets you an idea when the fish are going to be most active. Not necessarily when they're going to be biting, but when they're going to be most active. Now, again, it is going to have a dual time. You are able to have two different times, different time zone at the same time. You do have a stopwatch, a timer, and like I mentioned, you do have alarms with the hourly signal. It's a nice watch. This is going to be specifically for folks that are into the outdoors or folks that want you to think they're into the outdoors. It's a great weekend watch. It does have a 10-year battery, so which I think is super important when you are looking at digital watches, in my opinion. I personally only go after watches that have 10-year batteries. I'm not a fan of having to switch out a battery in a couple of years. Frankly, for a $40 watch, I just want to grab it and go, put it in a drawer, and if I don't wear it for 3 months, I want to be able to pick it up out of that drawer and it be ready to go out of the box. And I appreciate the 10-year battery because honestly, after 10 years, I've got my money's worth. We're going to go ahead and just put it to sleep and then go look at a newer model. It also has 100 meters of water resistance, which is all that you need for a utility watch. Any sort of water activities, this watch is going to survive. You could shower with it, go snorkeling, go swimming in the pool. If you're out fishing out at the lake in the springs, you fall into the water, not a big deal. This watch is going to survive that. Really, it's going to survive anything you throw at it except for maybe deep sea diving, which is a very small percentage. And frankly, that's going to be a different watch for a different application. And it's not going to be $40. It's everything you need. If you're looking for a watch that you need for a hiking, outdoors, a weekender, that you don't mind getting some bumps and bruises, this is what I would consider a recreational beater. This is a perfect watch for that. It's in the right price point, around $30-$40, depending on when you get it, where you get it. It's got all the complications you could ever need. Very legible. It's got a great backlight on it. 100 meters of water resistance. It's very, very light, and it's easy to read. The only cons would be again, the buttons on the side and where they're located, which is being picky, and just the size. Honestly, the size is probably going to eliminate a few people from purchasing this, and the folks with a smaller wrist. But again, I have a 6 7/8 wrist, and it's still big, but with it being so light, kind of balances the size of the face. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I'd love for you to leave a comment and let me know what you think. Do you own the watch? How has the watch stood the test of time? If you had it for 6 months, a year, I'd love to hear a little bit of feedback of how you've enjoyed it and what kind of condition the watch has remained in, especially the glass with the screen, I'll call it screen protectors that protrude past on the case here. I'd love to hear a little bit of feedback. We're going to try to put a new watch out every single week, so make sure you subscribe and you reach back out to us. We'd love to hear from you. And until the next time, we'll see you around the corner.